Yo, what's good, y'all, man? We got Thor full new suit, first look. Ben Affleck confirmed Flash rumors. Robin and Batgirl and more. We got Robin and Batgirl more. But yeah, man, these my favorite ones. You know, favorite videos, man, because you talk about all the movies and the news what's going on, man. So type shit. So leave a like. That's my channel. And yeah, let's get it.
Finally, Ben Affleck comes out and makes it very clear he doesn't want to come back as Batman. He says playing the role.
We been know that, but I mean, you know, but you gotta keep saying that to people though. People think he playing. What people do play when they say, yeah, I ain't gonna do it, and then you see him with other couple movies, yeah, I still ain't gonna do it. But yeah, you know what I'm saying? It's like that. I ain't gonna lie, it's like that shit.
Very unhappy. I'm sure the fans will leave him alone now.
I say we're done.
Well, at least we got the Batman Funko Pops. Oh, yeah! Hey guys, thanks so much for clicking on this video. My name is Chris. Let's dive into all the movie news we got to discuss here today. We got so much to talk about. We got a brand new leaked look at Thor's new suit for Thor Love and Thunder, and man, do I have opinions on it. We're also going to be talking about Ben Affleck confirming those rumors involved with the Flash movie, that it will be the goodbye of his character. Not just that, but some details on what he did in the Flash. Robin possibly popping up in the Batgirl movie. That is so much more. So I'm going to need you guys to give me your opinions down below. But that's what we discuss here today. You guys know here, and it's not a side flick unless you're letting your voice be heard on all the movie topics we got here today. And as a quick shameless plug, I do have all my Ghostface figurines out because I'm working my way through the Scream films. That's been a whole lot of fun to make, especially since I found out the fun fact that Tobey Maguire was almost cast as one of the killers in Scream 2. Let me tell you, that made for a very fun opening of that video. So I'll link those in the description if you're interested. But let's just go ahead and dive into the movie news with talking some more about Scream. So the new Scream movie, Scream 5, aka 5 Cream, is set to hit theaters next week, and man, is it going through a bit of a bumpy ride right now. For one, a lot of critics have already gotten to see the movie, and it's getting nothing but positive reviews, calling it one of the best Scream movies ever made. Just reading some off real quick from people I trust. You have here Eric Davis, who says, the new Scream is a blast, and my favorite since the original. There is some sharp writing here, a nice balance of well-crafted scares, and amusing commentary.
Wait, he's solid? New Scream is blast.
On modern horror.
I forgot they be watching that screen. They be the first one, not first one, but you know what I'm talking about. Like they be early to watch it because it's coming out what next week type shit. But yeah.
It also proves a lot of fun itself too, while remaining a bloody whodunit, a damn good time. I'm a fan. One from Simon Thompson here that says, Scream frickin' slays. It's a textbook example of how to revive and reinvigorate a franchise and do it in a killer style. Brutal genius. It has the razor sharp smarts of the finest entries in the series with a third act that absolutely nails it. 2 thumbs way up. One more here from Heather Wixon, who says, as someone who's been in love with this franchise for over 25 years now, I totally and completely love Scream. Brutal kills, fun mystery, and both the legacy cast and newbies were great. Wes would be proud. That's the kind of reactions right there that makes me as a Scream fan super excited to watch this movie.
Okay, made me wanna. I mean, I would love to watch it, but made me wanna watch it even more. All the good comments they be having, you know what I'm saying. But you gonna have some other comments too when the movie come out. That other opinions, other than good comments. You already know. So, but yeah.
A lot of us had our scares whenever they went ahead and said that they would move.
It's like Nike, but a third of the price. I don't think I've ever felt a pair of pants this comfortable. But the best part,
the release date for this Scream movie in January, because well, we know what January horror movies are like, but this one seems to be breaking that mold. But the ironic part is the movie did move to January in scares of the pandemic and them thinking people wouldn't show up to the theater where they thought they would be so safe, leading us to now where things are looking iffy for the film if it'll end up making as much money as it was expected to. There were some early projections that the movie would make 35 to 40 million opening weekend, and I know that doesn't seem like a lot of big numbers, especially after something like Spider-Man No Way Home, but that would actually be one of the best.
I mean, that's still good money though. You can't look at Spider-Man No Way Home to this movie. It's a horror movie though. You know what I'm saying? Spider-Man is for the kids and shit. This is I mean both movies for the kids, but what I'm trying to say. It's like it ain't you can't compare this movie to Spider-Man though. No, you know what I'm saying? So
openings for the Scream franchise.
So it might not do good as Spider-Man, but you can't compare to that.
Franchise. And remind you, Halloween Kills opened up to like 50 million. So as far as the slasher horror movie goes, that would be an amazing opening. But with recent scares of the new variant, Scream even had to cancel their premiere for the movie. And even now, it's a little difficult for me to try to get an early screening for the film because of everything going on. So in summary, one of the reasons I wanted to bring this up is because if you were someone who was iffy about the new Scream movie, I suggest now you put it on your list to go see it in theaters if you feeling safe. This gives you a whole week to start binging the past 4 movies. But then again, that's why I'm doing my review series on the channel, for you to get caught up. How are you guys feeling on the Scream reactions? Does this change your mind for it? And do you think it'll make enough money for them to make a sequel? Because man, Scream 4 didn't perform good, and that stopped a whole new trilogy from happening back in the day. Moving on to our next topic here is something that was kind of bugging me in the movie space that I definitely wanted to talk about here, and that's the news that Disney went ahead and made Pixar's next movie called Turning Red. That was a
I heard about that shit too. I heard about that movie though. I might watch like not hockey, low key. I mean low key, cause I know it ain't all that. Low key, cause I got Disney Plus. I might fuck around now. You know Disney, you know that Disney Plus shit. I might fuck around and watch that shit. I ain't gonna lie, no cap. I ain't gonna lie, no cap, man. Turning Red, low key, like the lowest key. I might watch that bitch, no cap.
Originally set to come out in theaters March 11th of this year, they have now come out and said it will not be hitting theaters and it'll be dropped on Disney Plus for free. And I know it feels like a weird thing to complain about getting a Pixar movie basically for free on a streaming service I pay like $5 a month for, but this has just become an unfair pattern that Disney has done with Pixar, that it feels like they're treating the studio really harshly. Let me remind you guys, they did the exact same thing with Luca. That was originally set to come out in theaters, but because of the pandemic,
no, Luca was a good movie though. I saw that shit. I ain't gonna lie, it was good though. Okay, you know, it was good, man.
Okay, we'll drop it on Disney Plus. And it was actually one of the first movies to hit Disney Plus that didn't have the premium charge of paying $30 extra to see the movie like they did with Black Widow, Mulan. And there were employees who were part of Pixar who had worked on this movie for years that felt like their movie was being treated like a cheap product that was just thrown out there. And I have to agree with those Pixar employees that it feels like Disney is really treating that side of the studio unfair. Because if you guys didn't know, Disney basically has 2 animation studios. Maybe they have more, but their 2 main animation studios are Pixar and Disney Animation.
Disney,
Pixar has made a lot of the classic movies that we know, like the Toy Story, Incredibles, WALL-E, you know them. And Disney Animation recently has also made some bangers with the Frozen series, Encanto, Raya and the Last Dragon. But the funny thing we're witnessing here is that Disney is favoring one studio over the other, with Disney Animation getting the special treatment of when Raya and the...
Oh yeah, true. Because I did, yeah. Because you did have to pay extra on that bitch too, just to watch it early. Cause I think it was a movie theater, right? I think it was a movie theater or Disney Plus, but you had to pay extra. I remember that shit too. So you know, I watched it. But yeah, they do treat them. Cause I mean, that's their own app. Like what else? You know what I mean? If you got their own app, which you only supposed to do everybody equal, but it's like it's their own app. So after they gonna treat their product more. You feel me? You know, same type of shit. But you know, they do treat Crystals with free, and then they do theirs premiere access. Like they watch it early. You know what I'm saying, with the theater and shit. So that's wild though. That's wild.
The Last Dragon came out, that got the $30 premium charge on Disney Plus. And even recently with Encanto, that got to be in theaters first before then being dropped.
See, but Paystar is like instantly in Disney Plus. Damn, they doing them. Yeah, they is doing them 30. I ain't gonna lie, no cap.
Disney Plus for free. And as someone who has just grown up loving Pixar and how that studio has just won endless amounts of Oscars for Disney, really brought a high standard name to animated movies, it feels weird that Disney's treating them less than. Now, I have to imagine they're not gonna do this with Buzz Lightyear.
At Nomadic, we design bags that check all the boxes. So why am I standing in the shower? To show you that our bags are water resistant.
Lightyear. That is Lightyear, the film coming up.
Oh yeah, but they gonna do that with Bud. Like even though Bud Lightyear is the GOAT, the OG, they gonna still do it with that movie. They gonna put it on Disney Plus. Say, oh, you okay?
Because that's a huge property right there. That's connected to the Toy Story franchise. They're gonna go ahead and put that in theater so they can make money. So yeah, it was just something that was kind of bothering me here, but I wanted to throw it off to you guys. What do you think the reasoning is for why Disney is treating Pixar differently as opposed to like Disney Animation or their other films? And I guess speaking on some more Disney stuff right here, specifically Marvel Studios, we got a leaked look of what Thor's brand new suit is going to be looking like for Thor Love and Thunder. And man, I do not know how to feel about this damn suit. And a little bit of backstory before I show you this leak right here. Originally, we had got a leak about a month or two ago of a poster for Thor Love and Thunder that had basically all the characters on the new movie, and it looked like a wild, trippy thing. And everyone at the time was like, damn, this is the poster, this is what the characters are going to be looking like. Looks like a rad, fun time. And then Taika Waititi, the director of the movie, came out and said that, no, this isn't an official poster. So then everyone was like, oh, I guess it's fake then.
Say this is so bad that I kind of wish it was an official poster, but it's definitely what I would have done if I was in charge of the poster. Oh,
and it's all Photoshop and someone made it up. Then we fast forward a little bit, and one of the stars of Thor Love and Thunder.
Oh, that's that girl and shit. I forgot her name, but yeah, that's her.
Who plays Valkyrie? Tessa Thompson. She took to her social media to post a picture.
So she like, fuck it, let me post a picture of a uniform. Did she supposed to do that? I don't know, but she did anyway though. She did it anyway, so yeah.
Of herself in her new outfit for Thor 4, and it was almost identical to the fake poster that we were told was.
So maybe you don't like Spider-Man. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Well, they do it like any other movie. They always gonna say it's fake, but it's realistic. It could be real, you know what I'm saying? So they could be like any other movie, like, you know, like just like MCU or every other movie. They gonna say, yeah, it's fake. They can say it's fake, but Riley is real though, you know what I mean, type shit. So they could be like, you know, like just like Spider-Man, they're like, yeah, this shit fake. I mean, we found out it was Tom Holland and all the other people. So yeah,
isn't real. So what this really means is Taika Waititi was saying that it wasn't an official poster, meaning that's not something they're gonna go ahead and send to theaters or show off officially. But that doesn't mean the stuff in that poster was
fact, wasn't real.
Isn't real. Bringing us to 2 days ago where we got this leaked look for Thor's new suit in Thor Love and Thunder that I was like, look, it's not my favorite Thor
Nah, Thor looked good though with that uniform.
But I thought it was still pretty cool. The touches of blue and gold. Chris Hemsworth, I'm sure, will make the suit look badass. Well, looks like that was not even his final form, because here we go. The most recent leak of that Thor suit shows what it'll look like when I guess Thor is all powered up and completely suited. And man,
I got the mask on and shit now. I see you, Thor.
That is a lot of gold right there. I'll be honest and say I'm not a big fan of this look. I really like some of the Thor suits that have happened in like Age of Ultron or even Infinity War. That was probably one of my favorite outfits for Thor. But this right here is just an explosion of colors that I don't know fits well. And can we talk about that damn helmet? That is one looking helmet. Look, I'm willing for this look to grow on me, and since this is just concept rendered art, it could look completely different in live action form when we get the correct lighting and visual effects thrown on. And some fans have even pointed out that it is an inspired look from one of the comics, so that has made some people feel better. At least I think they got the Jane Foster Thor look down. Her suit looks really good, and I even like how it looks like Mjolnir is being pieced back together from the way it was broken up in Thor 3. But you guys see this new look for Thor Love and Thunder. What do you think of the Thor suit? Do you love it? Do you hate it? Are you willing for it to grow on you? Let me know down below. Moving on here, talking about the DC universe real quick, we have Ben Affleck, who has finally come out and done an interview and made it 100% clear.
He probably, I ain't gonna lie, Ben, but you gotta keep saying it till they realize to themselves like, okay, he's not in the movie no more. Okay, bet.
He's done with the character, but is very happy with his work on The Flash. In an interview with the Herald Sun, Ben Affleck went ahead and gave details about what it was like playing Batman all these years, and the movie that made him realize he didn't want to do this anymore, which was the Justice League reshoots that were involved with Joss Whedon. He said exactly, it was just the worst experience, it was awful, it was everything that I didn't like about this. That became the moment where I said, I'm not doing this anymore.
Wait, what? You're a worst one. Damn, so I talk about the Justice League. So that's what made him say, fuck it. I ain't doing this shit no more. Type shit. Okay. Cause you know what I'm saying? That was a reason why people don't want to do what they, do their role no more. And, it's always a reason, man. So that's why. Okay, bet.
Man, it's crazy how all roads point back to Joss Whedon making his version of the Justice League Bro, Warner Brothers could have dodged a big old bullet if they never went ahead and did those reshoots and just went ahead and pieced together what Zack Snyder did at the time and released that. And then further in the interview, he repeats what he's always been saying about not directing the Batman movie himself, where he just was no longer passionate about the character, and he feels that you should be passionate about the thing you're directing, so that's why he handed it off to Matt Reeves and Robert Pattinson. But I think the part that has me the most excited and has me getting a little more faith in the Flash movie is what he said about what he did on that film. He goes ahead and says here, "I've never said this is hot off the press, but maybe my favorite scenes in terms of Batman and the interpretation of Batman that I have done were in the Flash movie. I hope they maintain the integrity of what we did because I thought it was great and really interesting. Different, but not in a way that is incongruent with the character." Oh, that has got to make a conflicting feeling for some fans out there, because I know there's a lot of hate right now for the Flash movie with the rumors of them erasing Ben Affleck and maybe even parts of the Snyder universe. But when you hear Ben Affleck Batman say his favorite things he's done as Batman were in the Flash movie, you're gonna want to see the Flash movie to see what he did. It just sucks that even though Ben Affleck has said it blatantly right here that he's done with the character, he's come to peace with it, he's happy for the next person to take up the mantle, there's still fans wanting him to return when he said he's not happy doing it. So why are you trying to force the man into something he's not happy? How are you guys feeling about Ben Affleck basically confirming that the Flash will get rid of his character, but it contains some of the best stuff he's ever done? On to our last news story here is one that involves my favorite DC character. That's the Dick Grayson. So like I was mentioning with the last story, there was a lot of rumors going around before Ben Affleck confirmed them that his character would disappear in the Flash, that they would erase the Snyderverse, and a lot of these rumors were coming from an uncredited source on Reddit that was deleted. But then, now that these rumors have kind of been confirmed and people realized that that person was telling the truth, they went back to see what other things this user was saying, and they said some interesting things about the Batgirl movie. For one, they did go ahead and say that Michael Keaton was in negotiations to play Batman for the film. We now know that's 100% confirmed. So even though we should take the rest of this with a grain of salt, there might be a sliver of truth to all of this. So the most interesting thing that was said about the Batgirl movie that has not been confirmed yet is that execs and directors are currently testing actors for the role of Dick Grayson in the film. Josh.
Oh, okay. Oh, Robin Hood. Robin.
Joe Bassett, Dylan O'Brien, Manya Masad, Jacob Elordi, and Ludi Lin have all tested or will test this week. He will still be Robin in the film, as I imagine they want him to become Nightwing on his own spin-off later on. And you guys know I have been begging for the character of Robin to be on the big screen again, because even though I grew up with Batman and Robin and Batman Forever and those interpretations,
you know, yeah, don't two, boy, don't two was goated. I ain't gonna lie. Okay.
I think you could do a serious version of Robin that would make sense, and I was even kind of hoping he'd show up in the Robert Pattinson movies. And now it looks like if they're probably bringing him into the Batgirl universe, he won't be with Robert Pattinson, but this right here still is exciting. Because if what we know is true, Michael Keaton is Batman, so it's saying that he will have a Robin in the movie. I wonder if that's something we'll see in the Flash movie, or hints of, or even how that'll make sense with these universes colliding together. But it makes sense that WB would want to still keep him as Robin and then work their way up to a Nightwing movie, because there has been a Nightwing solo movie in the works for the longest time. Chris McKay, who went ahead and directed the Lego Batman movie, has been attached to a solo Nightwing film for the longest that just went ahead and got stalled, and we never found out what happened to it. And if that wasn't convincing enough for you, people went back and looked at the concept art they revealed at DC Fandom for the Batgirl movie, and you zoom in on this little bird in the back, that looks like a Robin, or hint to Robin. I don't know, maybe I'm just stretching or being hopeful, because I would love to see Robin on the big screen, and some of those actors they mentioned I would be okay with. But this is where I throw it off to you guys. Is this Batgirl movie becoming more interesting or less interesting for you as they reveal new stuff? But that is all the movie news we currently got going on right now, guys. I want to thank you so much for taking time out of your day to watch this video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, watch those Scream reviews if you have the time. But as always, my name's Chris. Take care.
Nah, but I ain't gonna lie, man. I like these, man. I like these videos, man. These news and shit. You know what I'm saying, though, man. But anyway, man, let me know in the comment down below what y'all think. What movies y'all, y'all like, man. Let me know in the comment down below. But yeah, like, sub, and yeah. Peace.